Flying into Bella Coola between jagged peaks can be a wild ride, but the pilots are cool as they fly right at the mountain and bank down into the valley. After your white-knuckle entrance, you come face to face with the raw beauty of the land and the powerful art of the Nuxalk. Nuxalk art is in bloom right now, with talented young artists like Danika Naccarella committed to taking it forward and doing it right.
This is important to me because this was important to the people who were before me. There was a reason why we did these things and why these shapes were all put together, and I want to understand that.
She studied at the Frida Dasing School, and at the age of 20, she's already an accomplished artist. But in her own mind, she's still a student.
For me right now, I'm more focusing on the backbone of creating. I'm not creating my own things right now. I'm just learning.
Finding the time is a challenge. During the day, she works at the school helping young kids with their lunches and their ABCs. Then she has this needy emotional rescue boy who needs a lot of attention.
A lot of my time because he's so needy and he needs all of the loves, hey? If he could sit on my lap while I work, he would.
Danika does traditional hand-poke tattooing and skin stitching. Graphic warning will let you know when to look away. Today she's tattooing friend and collaborator Lyle Mack. His tattoos wrap around his fingers, ouch, and they depict the creation story of the four carpenters.
They were hired by the Creator to carve man, to carve the animals, the land, us, the Nuxalk.
Even though Danika is new to hand-poke, he's trusting her without painkillers.
You gotta think about the end, the end results, yeah.
The needles are the same as the ones in tattoo guns, but strapped to a chopstick. The trick is to go fast enough to minimize pain, but slow enough to do a good job.
The more time I can spend making sure the dots are nice and tight, the better it comes out. But then also too, the whole point of the hand poke is to have that effect of those dots. And essentially all I'm doing is when I insert the needle, I'm kind of lifting it a bit, so it's lifting that skin so that the ink can go under.
Now would be a good time to look away. So between the fingers is extra sensitive.
That's definitely skin that's not exposed and as tough as the skin on your knuckles. And it's very, very painful. So people, especially after seeing Lyle's, they're like, oh my god, I want one. It's like, I don't know if you could handle that pain.
And then there's skin stitching. Her mother, Rita Svizdal, has volunteered.
So stitching is essentially, what you're doing is you're grabbing some of the skin and you're feeding a needle and a thread through, and the thread has been dipped into the tattoo ink.
You could look away here.
And so what it is like you're making a tunnel under the skin, and when you pull it out, you have an entry point and an exit point. So my mom is getting 32 individual stitches to represent 32 different beings in her life, when including me, her children, her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren, her cats, her dogs. Granddogs.
Yes.
And so what we're doing is we're making a band around her wrist, but it's not going to be connecting, it's going to be overlapping. It's not an ending line, it's a continuous line that's going to keep growing with however our family grows. And I feel like it's very important to be starting to take back what's ours and doing it in a healthy way, especially.
Danika is right where she wants to be, but if she needs to go somewhere, she can't always count on a plane. Sometimes it's a 2-hour bus ride over a steep gravel road to the airport in Anaheim Lake.